Hey, so if you've been aware of all the things that's been going on for like the past 24 hours, you know why this is on screen right now and why I titled the video this. And just a heads up now, it's probably not going to be a whole bunch of edits in this video. It's probably just going to be in one take, just to show I'm just letting all of my flow of thoughts spew out right now in my head where I'm at with all this. So there probably will be some cuts here and there, but the editing won't be too crazy. I know when I first saw the news, like everybody else, I was completely stunned, shocked, everything in between. I couldn't believe what I saw. Like everybody else that was saying in this situation, it felt very surreal. Like it didn't feel like it was happening. Like it just felt like it was something that was not supposed to happen, but it definitely was something that happened. So, and again, like I said, it's just sad to see him go way sooner than we expected. You know, and I know that clearly that this is how life works and how things typically go in this realm that we live in, where everything is temporary. It is, but it's these cases like these where you just don't expect it to come so soon. And that's exactly what happened with one of the greatest to ever do it. And he will be missed by many. That's goes without saying. Like if the past 24 hours hadn't said anything about anything that he's done, then I don't know what does. Because through his work, I mean not just Dragon Ball, but like everything that I've heard about like with like Chrono Trigger and everything else, like there's no denying that his influence was like to me it's incomprehensible. Like there's so many different forms of media that have taken from his they're taking pages from his book or like just directly referenced Dragon Ball. Like it's incomprehensible of how many people he's influenced throughout his entire time being here. The entire 45 years that he's been in this creative space, he has influenced people like all across the globe in ways that I can't even comprehend. And this is the very I understood it. I understood it like back then when I first heard about everything about him being influential or whatever. But I never understood it more until and I understand it more so now. Like it's otherworldly. And there's probably there's probably fewer people. There's probably not that many people out there that has done it like how he's done it. And for that I appreciate him for that, you know? Cuz he's definitely had an influence on me. That's for sure. Like one of the like the many ways that I figured out about him was like through a friend. And then like when my friend first told me about him, or like Dragon Ball in general, like I was like I heard him out, but like I didn't really get into it until like Battle of Gods came out. That's when I really started deep. That's when I really started to like connect with the series as a whole. And then after that point, I just never looked back. I even went back to the times before Battle of Gods, or at least as far back as I could go. And I've seen like all the different iconic moments, not just in Z, but in Dragon Ball as well. And what he left behind is a legendary piece of art that will live on for generations and generations as time goes on. And it's pretty sick in my opinion. It really is. But yeah, I first came across Dragon Ball and I started taking it seriously around Battle of Gods when Battle of Z came out as well. And then after that point, I just started diving deep into the series. And from that point on, I just never looked back. And his influence has definitely had an impact on me because he's literally the reason why I want to get better at my arsenal. So that way I can also display my ideas to the world. Because that's exactly what he did, you know? Like he's literally the reason why I'm doing this. He's literally the reason why I was able to get over the first hurdle that I was trying to get over in the first place. Like he is the reason why my channel name is the way that it is. He's the reason for my channel profile picture. It's not just me. He's the reason why like the Dragon Ball community exists and why like all these awesome people, like all the people that I've met in real life and on the internet, I never would have met him had it not been for Akira Toriyama. Had it not been for his legendary craft, I would have never met so many people. And for that, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for everything that he's done. Because, like I said, I understand that this is like a part of life and how things go. But it's just still so sad to see someone go. Someone that impactful just gone like that. It's just, yeah, it does the damage. That's for sure. However, though, I know what I must do now. I will continue to display my ideas inspired off of his work. I'll continue to work towards everything that I said that I'll work towards, which is, getting better at my arsenal. So that way I can display these ideas that I have inspired off of his stuff that he's done, mostly Dragon Ball, right? So that way I can possibly, well, I mean, yeah, I mean, keep his legacy alive in some way. Because he's made a big impact on many, including me. And again, he's the literally the reason why I want to do. He's literally the reason why I even like wanted to get better at drawing in the first place. So that way I can, you know, display the ideas that I have in my mind to the world. And so, in his honor, I'll do so. I'll continue to work towards what I need to work towards in order for that to happen. Yeah. So, I think that's everything that I had to say, regardless on all of this. Again, it probably won't be a whole bunch of edits to this. It's just probably going to be one take, just to show where I am, where I am at with all this and stuff. And yeah, so not even sure if he can hear me, but on the off chance that he can, I just want to say, Akira Toriyama, thank you for your influence on me and many others across the world over the years through your creations and everything else. May you rest in peace and power, and in your honor, I will continue to strive to get better at the things that I do to keep others to enjoy your legacy.